ito bang si Miss Lucas, binigyan na ba niya ng kopya, ng reklamo? I mean, to be fair, kasi nasa ng due process dyan, na-vilify na yung tao. Pag linabas mo yan, ano ba ang purpose mo? For media mileage? Pang-propaganda ba? Obviously, nagpatawag ng media. Kasi hindi naman malalaman ng media if you're gonna file unless tawagin mo sila. Post dito, post dyan, picture dito, picture doon. Na hindi pa kontento, may streamer pa. Once again, meron tayong prangkahan diskusyon. Mga darating na araw, meron tayong mga invited guests and hopefully makarating naman sila sa ating podcast, no? And of course, as I said, magandang araw and I'd like to, mention na mabuti nandito ating kasama, ating partners, Partner Ronald. Partner Ronald, kumusta?
Ito, unang-una, magandang araw sa lahat ng ating tagapanood at taga-subaybay. Ito, kagagaling ko nga lang sa isang media meeting ngayong hapon. At yun, so far, naging fruitful naman yung meeting na ating inattendan. And hopefully, magkaroon tayo ng future projects with this group. Media Group Interlock.
Why don't you mention the name of the group? Ano grupo yan? Misteryoso naman yan.
Hindi naman. Actually, this is Central Luzon Media Association, Interlock chapter. So, nagkaroon ng election of officers at sa kasamang palad, for them, ako yung na-elect na presidente.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Ilan kayo members dito sa Tarlac?
Kanina yung nag-attend, 23.
23.
But there are about, siguro may mga 35 in total. Pero nakapag-attend kanina 23. So dumating rito yung mga regional members na iba. Nagpunta rin sa Tarlac.
Sige, partner, that's good. I hope may magawa kayo for the industry in general,
yes.
no?
Yeah.
When I say the industry in general, ibig sabihin yung imahe ng media. Partner, mainit no? Bigla tayong napadiskusyon dito kasi ayoko naman isipin na ako yung nakita natin kahapon, especially yung mga dito, this is in Tarlac, but not only Tarlac it's a bit of a national issue. Nakita natin itong isang grupo headed by this itong si Miss Pyra Lucas, Miss or Mrs. whatever, nagpunta yan ng ombudsman. And she filed a complaint. In fact, before that, si Congressman muna filed a complaint for cyber libel.
Yes, 5 counts of
5 counts against
cyber libel.
her.
Yeah.
Then 2 days after, siya naman. Siguro parang isipin mo, naunahan lang siguro ni Kong or whatever it is, hindi naman orchestrated niya, whatever. But the thing is, na-shock din ako because ako it's nothing new for me, mga complaints na fina-file. In fact, we've done that in the past. What I did not really like lang is, okay, she went to the ombudsman's office, obviously nagpatawag ng media, kasi hindi naman malalaman ng media if you're gonna file unless tawagin mo sila. Nagpatawag ng media, ito sa spectacle. Why spectacle? Post dito, post dyan, picture dito, picture doon. Hindi pa kontento, may streamer pa. May streamer na ikulong, if I remember right the words, ikulong si contractor.
Parang hindi naman yata napaghandaan yun.
What do you mean? Hindi na paghandaan
Hindi napaghandaan yun?
Diyos ko, ang di ko gusto doon is, alam mo, ipaliwanag natin, dapat i-share natin kahit na hindi tayo lawyers. Ang opisina ng ombudsman ay katulad din lamang ng piskal o prosecutor's office, taga-imbestiga pa lamang yan. Hindi pa naman nakakasuhan In fact, when I was listening earlier dun sa isang hearing sa Senate, nagsasalita dun yun, ng Makati Business Club, kung di ako nagkakamali, si Mr. Ongpin, sabi niya, people are entitled to due process. Lahat naman tayo, dapat talaga may sinasabing due process. Ako I'm not, in fact, partner, for full disclosure, na-meet mo na ba yan si Kong Do you know him, Congressman Rivera?
Yes, I've met him several times.
Okay. Ako, no. I've not met him. In fact, even mga Yap nga dito I've not even met the former Congressman Vic Yap. Neither have I met Mayor Susan Yap. Ang na-meet ko lang talaga is once, at nakausap ko pa nga, because I asked to meet and to clarify something, ito si Governor Christian Yap. But going back dyan, I have not met them, or ikaw ba partner, na-meet mo na ba itong itong district engineer na yan?
Yung kinasuhan?
Yeah. Yan si
No,
Farala.
Neil Farala, no.
Kasi me also, hindi ko pa na-meet siya mga yan I'm not interested even to meet them But I didn't like that spectacle na yan. Kasi parang, alam mo, sweeping Ang tanong dyan paano yan? Paano ba i-undo yan? Let's say, hindi yan ma-file ng kaso. At tignan mo, let's make this one example yung ginawa namin noon. Nag-file kami ng reklamo noon sa opisina ng ombudsman against Christy Angeles. In fact, also against Vice Mayor Katie Angeles. We filed it, hindi namin linabas. Di ba? Nag-file yung kasama natin. He went to the ombudsman's office, he filed it there, and just took one photo as proof na talaga nag-file. Pero hindi namin linabas yan not until after 3 months after. Ang rason namin dyan is simple. Pag linabas mo yan, ano ba ang purpose mo? For media mileage? Pampropaganda ba? Or, kasi, yung taong inaakusahan mo, wala pa siyang kopya ng reklamo mo Kaya nga, I dread to think, or I'm just a bit surprised, paano sasagutin niya ni Kong Rivera? Siya ba, binigyan na ba ng kopya? Kasi alam mo, pag nag-file ka sa Office of Ombudsman, sa aming mga karanasan lang, it may take a month, even more. Hindi ang kagaya ng prosecutor's office. Pag final mo, mabilis-bilis, in a week or two, may mail na kagad nila yan sa'yo. So, ang tanong dyan, ito bang si Miss Lucas, ano ba? Binigyan na ba niya ng kopya, ng reklamo? I mean, to be fair, kasi nasa ng due process dyan, na-vilify na yung tao and everything. Nagkaroon na tayo ng preconceived notion and opinion about them. And they don't even know. Wala silang any idea na iota of ano bang kaso nila, no? Anong ginawa nila?
Parang ginawa niya in the eyes of the public
parang trial by publicity,
guilty
partner.
ka agad.
Yes.
Ang guilty ka agad.
Oo.
Which I think is hindi ako sure kung may impress ako sa naging tactic ni Miss Pyra Lucas o may inis nga ako. Kasi nga it's very unfair. Pero yung tactic na ginawa niya, calling the national media, may TV crew, may radio, may mga vloggers like her, is in direct contrast dun sa ginawang pagpa-file ni Congressman Rivera ng cyber libel against her.
Yeah.
Na ang siguro parang naka-witness lang dun is a local journalist.
Walang publicity.
Walang
I would
publicity,
say. Wala.
So may ilang local outfits lang yung nag-carry ng news. But this one, it's big.
It was grand. Talagang, siguro, may mga several ako nakausap na shock sila and parang sa mata nila, guilty na itong si Congressman Rivera, which at least I clarified, hindi ko kilala yung mga yan. I've never met them, nor am I interested to meet any of them.
Itong si Congressman Rivera, kung ipagtatanong lang sa bawat conception, he's a very good man.
He's good. Okay.
He's good. Especially nakilala siya during the pandemic. Dahil noon pa nangungontrata na yan
Yeah. Okay.
Contractor na yan. Pero
matagal na.
Yes.
I understand, barangay captain yan.
Naging barangay captain, pero before siya naging barangay captain, kanya from rags to riches story yan.
Okay.
Nandong nagalaga ng itik.
Okay.
Naging electrician para sa mga bangko. Tapos yun nga.
Humble beginnings, ika nga.
Yes. Tapos hanggang dahil masipag, very hardworking. So umangat siya sa buhay.
Regardless of, sabi nila, bata daw yan ng isang congressman. Sa akin, beside the point, I don't, bata ng isang political family, but I don't even wanna touch on that. There's no relevance eh. Basta ang akin lang, what I didn't like lang was that spectacle of doing that. Eh, alam mo, yung dyaryo nga natin, di ba? Eh, marami rin tayong linabas na issue dyan. Kay Miss Pyra Lucas, itong Tarlac Weekender, bababasa nyo naman. Na Tulfo pa siya, so on and so forth. Napakarami niya. Mababasa nyo rin naman yan sa Tarlac Weekender. No? I think several issues ago. But talagang it was really shocking. To say the least, yung ganon.
Alam mo, parts yung kwan eh.
Trial by publicity yung ginawa.
Ang nagiging issue kasi sa karamihan ng mga tao ngayon is parang they tend to believe kung ano yung sensational.
Yeah.
Parang yun ang gusto nila kagad. Pero hindi sila nagiging mapanuri.
To add to it, partner, if I may inject, yung mga lumalabas sa social media, may sub-reports doon na it has something to do also. Maliban sa pagiging contractor niya, it has something to do with ghost projects.
Mm-hmm.
Ito, alam mo naman, kasama ka rin naman, you're part of one of the teams. Ako, I can safely say, wala pa akong na-encounter na ghost project sa Tarlac. Hinahanap natin yan eh. Naghahanap talaga kami ng ghost project. And to be honest about it, wala pa kami nakikita. Sana may makita tayo. Marami-rami na rin tayong ground na na-cover. Kasi pag sinabi mong ghost, talagang walang ginawa. Wala pa naman tayong nakikita eh. Mabuti sana, imagine na-ilin na kagad sa ganon. So, that's malicious if you ask me.
Kung minsan kasi, halimbawa, may pinakitang project na sinasabi substandard. Pero, mahirap kasi, yung mga, halimbawa,
technical yan eh.
Yung dike, several kilometers yan. Paano mo na sigurado na yung portion na yon na nag-erode, assuming na nag-erode ng portion, is not from 20 years ago?
Or whatever.
Yes.
Pinagtatanggol mo naman ng DPWH yan, partner. Ano naman ganyan? Tiyayo ka rin ba ng DP?
I wish.
Biro lang makakaprangkaan. I'm sure na piyayo lang naman siya ng konsepsyon.
A civil service. Biro lang po. Pero yun nga. Like for example, about a month ago, may nagpunta sa Concepcion ng Concepcion na isang media man. And then he said, napadaan lang ko rito just to inform you as the Public Information Officer of Concepcion, napupunta ako sa ganitong place. Kasi nag-erode yung part ng dike na to, nag-cause ng threaten yung isang community. So okay. Tapos, then I did some research.
Yeah.
And then I just found out that that project was from 20 years ago. Nag-erode ng part.
Okay.
Yung mga dikes kasi, talagang eventually, mag-i-erode yan.
Yeah.
Hindi forever na yung mga dike na yan. Na-construct ngayon, it will...
what you're saying is we need to be more circumspect, or let's qualify it, or sa Tagalog, maging mas mapagmatyag tayo. Suriin natin, maging mas mapagmatyag tayo.
Nandun na tayo na mas mabenta sa social media. Kapag sensational.
And tayo galit, partner. We want blood eh. Di ba? Sino bang di galit sa napakatinding corruption na yan? Alam mo, marami-rami rin ako na research yan. Marami rin akong partido na kausap. Talagang yung ginawa sa Bulacan na yon, unforgivable yun. Di ba? Ayoko na sumaw there with that. No? But that's unforgivable. Pero dito tayo based sa Tarlac. Ito, kumbagang AOR natin, ang area of concern natin. So gusto ko talaga malaman, meron ba rito? Wala. Di ba? Partner, last comments before I'd like to move on to another topic.
Yun nga yung nabanggit ni Pards kanina. So, napakaraming projects. So, tinitignan rin namin. So, kung minsan may mga free time kami during the weekend, binibisita namin yung mga random places. Kumisan, parang lumihis lang ng a few meters yung coordinates.
Yeah.
But it is within that siguro margin of error nung coordinates na yon.
Ilan na encounter natin, partner? Hindi lang meters. Half a kilometer. Meron talaga. Mga lihis, mga error eh. So what can you do? But anyway.
Kaya yun nga, we should actually give them the benefit of the doubt. Hindi yung parang kinukrucify na natin sila publicly. Kaya yun nga, I'm not sure if Ira Lucas is out for blood or in retaliation for the filing of the 5 cyber libel cases against her.
Yeah, kasi marami rin kasing nakakaso sa kanya, no? Ongoing right now, nakinasa ng mga former officials, but I'd rather not mention that at this point. Maybe at a later date. But anyway, partner, ito, again, itong mainit kayo na usapan itong SALN, which is good news. Mabuti nga rin-release na. By the way, partner, nagpa-file ka ba ng SALN mo?
Yes, every year nagpa-file kami ng SALN. Basta public official ka, public employee, no matter how small a public employee you are, kailangan mo mag-file ng SALN every year.
Alam mo, partner, may na-encounter ako. Kasi itong post ni Greco Belhica, dating ano yan DDS, no question naman, ang Duterte supporter, naging ng anti-corruption something na time ni Duterte. And he mentioned, sabi niya, useless naman yung pagbabasa o pagtitingin ng SALN ng 1 taon. Dapat titignan yun for the past 10 years. So when I read it, para makikita nyo kung tumaas o gano'n, sabi niya. Alam mo, it's so easy to take that out of context. Hindi naman masama tumaas ang SALN eh. In fact, dapat ka pang matuwa. Kung tumaas ang isang SALN ng isang official, it doesn't mean negative. Huwag mo kaagad take out of context yan at isipin mo, dati 1 million lang ang SALN niya. After 10 years, naging 100 million. Hindi yun.
Yes.
That is not conclusive. It does not mean anything. Alamin nyo bakit tumaas. Di ba, partner?
Oo.
Kasi may rason yan.
Kung susuriin lang nila yung SALN kasi, makikita rin yung assets and liabilities mo. So makikita rin baka nag-loan. Doon nag-loan, nag-invest sa isang negosyo. And after, say, 3 years, lumago, nag-boom yung business. So,
at hindi lang yung partner. Pag may asawa ka naman, joint ang filing yan.
Correct.
Mamaya yung asawa niya is a private person, private business, and whatnot. Ang dami ko nang nabasang SALN dyan. And actually, well, ako, I was one of those, ang sama-sama ng loob ko. Nung pina-stop ni Martires ang pag-release ng SALN, suki kami dyan panay ang kuha ng NGO namin dyan before. But ang kinasama nga ng loob ko, but I was thinking it will be temporary. Kasi mga loob ko sa mga lawyers, pati dyan sa IBP, sabi ko, anong ginawa ng mga ito? Pinayagan nila? It was contained and sustained by Martires na hindi rin i-release. Imagine that. Kasi ang may gamit naman talaga ang SALN.
Yes.
For one,
Yeah.
it gives you an idea, which is what the obvious is. As it is stated, no? Assets, liabilities, network ng tao. Pero realistically speaking, I still have to see a situation na yung isang taong corrupt o nagnanakaw ay dinideclare niya sa SALN. Na realistically speaking, partner, may narinig ka na ba?
Wala pa.
Wala. Ako rin, wala. Wala pa ako nakita. So, hindi mo talaga makikita sa SALN.
Wala sa SALN.
At best, if I will tell you, ang gamit namin sa SALN is for basic information, comparative purpose, and in case later on, you happen to chance upon, makakita kayo ng hidden wealth. Mako-compare mo dyan. May nagbanggit. Halimbawa, kamag-anak ni ganon. Yung bahay ni ganon. Pero nakapangalan ganon. This and that. Siyempre, yung mangungurap at mangungulimbat yung magnanakaw, hindi naman niya dideclare sa SALN Diba? Tools lang naman yan. So, medyo, I just like to point that out. Maling-mali yung sinabi nun si Greco Bellica. Titignan daw for the past 10 years at tignan kung tumaas. Dapat nga talagang tumaas naman yan. Ibig sabihin, hindi man, tumaas man yan, pero tingnan mo rin yung liabilities. Diba? It's so simple Diba? Pero let's not mislead, no? So, yun, partner, that's my 5 cents sa point na yan.
Yung basic accounting nga, no? Assets is equal to liabilities and net worth. So, umutang ka ng 10 million, pinambili mo ng kotse, ng 3 kotse, lalabas sa asset yung 3 kotse mo. Pero may liability ka for the same amount. So, ganun lang yon. So, tumaas assets mo, tumaas naman yung liabilities.
Partner, which reminds me, nasa news din yesterday. Excuse me. Makita mo yung mga nangyayaring anti-corruption abroad sa ibang bansa. Kitang-kita eh. Di ba? If I'm not mistaken, yung presidente ng nakakulong pa up to now, South Korea. Yung lady, yung babae, no?
Yes.
The other day, I saw it in the news. Di ba? Sino? Si Korsky or something. Yung French president, di ba? Nabasa mo siguro yun, no? He was being escorted. He will serve his 5-year sentence. You see? Sa atin naman, unthinkable yun. Hindi naman mangyayari dito eh. If ever man, hospital arrest. Hotel arrest, whatever. No? So, malayo eh. Ang dami, napakahabang usapin. Ikaw, partner, ano bang mo dyan? 2 cents mo dyan?
Yung mga yung mga ganyan kasi, unless you're dumb enough, na i-display mo yung extravagant lifestyle mo, display mo yung 40 vehicles mo, luxury vehicles, and yet, hindi naka-declare. Mahuhuli ka. So, kumbaga yung, tama ka, Pards, yung nasa SALN is just a mere record na pang counter-check lang.
Yes, for me.
Parang ganun lang yan eh. It doesn't prove anything unless you're dumb enough to provide the proof yourself.
Or be judgmental kaagad, no? O yung pangalan pala, Nicolas Sarkozy, yung dating French president, no? 5-year sentence. Ganon, no? So, iba doon. Yung demokrasya nila doon, vibrant, umaandar, no? But, sa atin, well, mga kaprangkahan, ha? Let us know. Partner, anything, ano pa ba?
Kung may kilala kayo.
Let us know kung meron kayong topic na gustong take up natin dito. At
di ba, kung may kilala silang
may kilala silang maiden. Well, paalam sa'yo. Anong gagawin mo naman?
Makikibalato?
Makikibalato, tama. Maganda yon. Sa'yo na lang ako makikibalato. Anyway, partner, parting shot. May interviews tayo the coming days.
Yes.
Para makapag-ganon tayo ulit, makapag-prangkahan na diskusyon after those interviews.
Hopefully after several weeks na laging napopostpone, matuloy na siya bukas.
Yeah. Oo. Okay, isang magandang araw muli, mga kaprangkahan. Kita tayo.